Here's another example from 2.6 day 1. In the last example, we talked a little bit about domain and range of a rational function. This is just, again, to hit home with that one, just to make sure we know what's going on here. But for rational functions, mainly what we're going to look for is excluded values in the domain and range, and that's mostly asymptotes. As we saw in the last one, sometimes the asymptotes aren't always completely reliable, but looking at the graph can really help out with that. Now, I don't have an equation given to me here, so I'm just looking at this graph as is, and I have noted that it has asymptotes. Looks like our vertical asymptote is x equals -3, and it looks like our horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. So I'm going to take those, use that to do domain and range. I am going to use interval notation. That's really important. That's always interval notation. And then, when you do have an equation, you can check with your graphing calculator. We're not going to do that here, so we don't have an equation. So domain of this one is everything except for -3. That means that I can do -infinity to -3, and then connect that with -3 to infinity, because we just had that one break at the -3. For range, very similar. We have a break at 0, so it's just halfway point. We're thinking low to high now. We're going y values, but that'll start down at -infinity. Every y value down here goes up to 0, almost gets there, but not quite. Then it starts back in at 0 again and goes upward, and so we have 0 to +infinity for the range.